Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited about today. Today is the D-Day. We are officially opening registrations to one of the most profitable, most comprehensive academies ever. So I'm going to be taking out some time this evening to introduce you to the world of information marketing, like the title says. I want to show you how to convert your knowledge to cash. I want to show you how to create online courses that sell every single day of your life. So if you are with me, make sure you pay attention. Please do something for me right now. Take out every form of distraction. If it's your phone that is going to distract you, if it's your food that you're cooking, please turn off the gas. Anything that is going to distract you, please take it away. Avoid every form of distraction right now because we need you to pay attention. I will not take much of your time because I understand how valuable your time is right now. So I would be very snappy. Please, this is one of the trainings that is going to make a whole lot of difference in your life all around, financially and especially financially. So please take out every form of distraction, take out a notepad and a pen so that you can take notes. And of course, if you join this training and pay attention to it, you will learn a lot. In fact, you can take what you join or what you learn in this free webinar and run with it. I am giving you that assurance. You will learn a lot from this free webinar. I have tons of free videos on my channels and on my YouTube channel, and every day there are people coming to say thank you. This has helped me. I'm somebody who loves to give out stuff for free. So in this free session, you're going to learn a lot if you promise to give it your focus. And apart from learning a lot, I also have a special offer for you to join the academy at the end of this session. So that's why you should stay to the end so you don't miss the guidelines, the step by step, what you need to do, the instructions. And of course, there's so much to learn today. So, all right, let me introduce myself. My name is Favor Kemji Okoro. I am a sales, marketing, and advertising expert, and I have trained over 5,000 business owners, and businesses to multiply their sales online. I'm also an author and a public speaker. I've sold over 3,000 copies of my digital product. I run an advertising agency. So basically, what I'm going to be teaching you is practical knowledge, right? How you can apply the knowledge that you have into making profits for you on the side. So this thing I'm going to show you actually changed my life. Look at the screen. If you cannot see my screen, all you have to do is to turn your phone to landscape mode, right? Turn your phone to something like this. If you can see my phone, this is landscape mode. So turn it like this so that you can see clearly. And also go to your settings. Once you go to the top of this video, you see something that is round that looks like the cover of a drink, right? The cover of a bottle. So tap on it, go to video settings, increase video quality settings, get it to around 720 or 1080, and you see my screen clearly, okay? If you're with me, comment, I am here. How to know those that are here? Comment, I am here, I am here. Let me see, I am here in the comment section. Right, you are welcome, everybody. I just want to go straight to the point so that we don't waste anybody's time. So this skill changed my life. This information marketing skill actually changed. You can see the before and then you can see the after. In fact, that's one of my throwbacks today. I was like, Jesus, who is this person? It's interesting how one skill can actually turn your life around. This was me before trying to sell physical products, running around, hustling. I was literally a hustler. There's literally nothing I've not sold. What have I not sold? I've sold recharge cards. I've sold popcorns. I've sold granules. I've sold clothes, I've sold jean trousers, I've sold skincare products, I've sold every single thing. Once I hear that this is where the money is, I'll start running there. That was me at that time, right? Until I discovered a career path to follow that was actually profitable, that actually suited me, and a lot of other factors that I considered until I got clarity. I think the word is just clarity. And I hope and pray that after this session, you would actually get that same clarity that I got in Jesus' name. Amen. So this was me before, and this is me now, living my best life, literally, earning from my knowledge, sharing this knowledge with people physically and online, and of course, being able to do what I've always wanted to do, right? So this opportunity is for you. Tap your chest and say, this is for me. I don't want you to be the kind of person that says, oh, this is not for me. There's a set of people that this is for. There are people that go everywhere with this kind of mindset. They go to the hospital and the doctor says, okay, there's this drug that will work for you. They say, oh, it doesn't work for me. All those things don't work. They go to church, pastor says, this year will be a year. They say, I beg, it's not my year. It's for some people. They go everywhere. They have negative mindset. And if you come here with that negative mindset, the truth is that you will not get anything out of this. So you have to come here with a positive mindset that says, this thing is for me. This is for me. So here are some people that this particular opportunity is for. One, people who desire an extra stream of income from what they're already doing. You're probably a fashion designer, a skincare consultant, a makeup artist, a doctor, an accountant, a tailor, a lecturer, whatever it is you're already doing, you want an extra stream of income. That is not far from it. You don't want to move from being a medical doctor to learning photography. That's worlds apart, right? It requires you starting a whole lot afresh. Or from being an English lecturer to learning coding. That's far. But you want something that is still in your line of career and yet giving you an extra stream of income, then you are in the right place. Two, if you have been looking for a skill to learn or a business to learn without much capital, maybe you heard at it, or you need 500 on fire you. You're looking for a skill to learn. They told you it will cost you 250,000 naira to learn tailoring, or it will cost you 100,000 naira to learn coding. You don't really have that much to spare, right? But you really want to learn a skill, then this is for you. It will cost you half or even a quarter of all those amounts that you've been hearing. Trust me. So it's something you can start with very little capital. If you have a smartphone, you have internet connection, you have source of data, then you are good to go. And lastly, you are not looking for a get rich quick scheme. I saw a post today where someone was saying that another person has come with a food storage business where you invest 100k and you get 200k in returns, right? I remember something funny that happened when I was in school. My friend, she was pressing her phone and then she saw this guy's status. The guy added her up from a group or so, and she saw his status. The guy was saying, if you transfer 5k to me, now in the next 1 hour, I'm transferring 10k to you. That's what he's doing today. He's in a good mood. It looked so enticing. And he was posting screenshots of people that he has transferred money to. My friend carried the only 5k that was in her account. She did not even tell me. I was there with her. And she sent to the guy. I suppose I saw her sweating. I was like, what is wrong with you? Why are you shaking? What is going on? She was just so frantic. What is the problem now? What is it? But she now said that she sent this guy the only 5k in her account. I didn't even know how to laugh. Because I had seen something like this before on my status, and I just knew it was a scam. And like some people even told me how they were scammed by it. If she had only mentioned it to me, I would have said no. But maybe she wanted to surprise me. I don't know what the plan was, but she did tell me. I should just transfer the money. I just laughed at that. Forget about it. That's gone. This is their new style. So if you're not looking for a get rich quick scheme, send me 10k today and get 20k in the next 2 hours, or invest 100k and get 200k. No, if that is you, please, this is not for you. We're looking for people who are ready to put in the work, who are ready to grow. This is a career path, just like you going to school for 7 years to become a doctor and then coming out to be a doctor, answering that Dr. Choma title, Dr. Neka. That is because you paid the price. I'm not saying you're going to need 7 years. No, you're just going to need a few days to study, but you need to be part of the work. You need to be ready to give this your commitment, right? Thank you. So if you're that kind of person who is ready, then come with me. This is definitely for you. So let's talk about information products. When people are hearing this for the first time, or they've been hearing me talk about it maybe from my waitlist group, and they're like, what is this lady even talking about? What's all these things? So information products are simply products where the most part or the most important part of what you are selling or what you're giving out is knowledge, right? So they are physical information products and they are digital information products. For example, if you buy maybe a book on how to sell, that is a physical information product. The writer of the book or the author of the book is selling knowledge to you, right? Knowledge that is well packaged in a cover and everything. That is what the person is selling to you. That's a physical information product. But in this academy, we are talking about digital information products where you are only being able to transmit it digitally. You're not holding it in your hands like this, like I'm holding this book. No, you are sending it through the internet, you're sending it through your phone, you're sending it through your data, you're sending it through your laptop. That is what we're talking about. How many of you have bought an ebook before? If you've bought an ebook before, say yes. I have ebooks, right, that I've written that I have also sold. But one of my ebooks are sold over 2,000 copies, right? People are buying it, but there is no, it's not printed. I've not printed it out. It's solely on the internet. It's a digital information product. Do you understand it? It's a digital information product. So the main thing I'm selling in that book is not the design, it's not the fanciness, it's not my name. It is the knowledge that is inside that they are paying for. So that is what information products are. Do you get it now? So you get it now, right? So they are distributed online. Examples are ebooks, templates, online courses, consultations, audio courses, video courses, workbooks, consultations, coaching programs, mentorships, all these things done online. This video right now is a digital information product. After now, I could record it, save it somewhere, or make it a private video on my YouTube and then sell it. Do you understand? So it's an information product. I'm selling the knowledge. What I'm communicating to you here is what is of value. Now, there's this quote I like so much. I heard it first from my dad, and it has been the foundation on which this Information Product Academy has been founded. And it says, you can have everything in life that you want if you just help other people get what they want. By Zig Ziglar. Now, let's replace this with that everything with money, with all the money. So you can have all the money in life that you want if you just help other people get what they want. If you check it well online or offline, people that actually are recognized as world richest people, what they do, what their business does is simply helping people get what they want. Look at Tesla, for example. People want easy life. They don't want to have to be paying for gas and fuel every day. So him creating an electric vehicle that doesn't stress people, that makes life easy for them, is helping them get what they want. And that is how he's getting his money. That is literally how it works. It's always a trade by barter system. You cannot sit at home and expect money to fall. That's why when you pray for money, God gives you ideas of how to solve problems for people. He gives you another Tesla in your head. He gives you another, Dangote group of companies in your head. So these guys are solving problems for people, and that is how they are getting paid. And that is how the highest paid coaches and consultants are solving pressing problems for people. I checked the price of the cost of hiring a therapist online. People that are chatting mental health. When you pay 1 million naira for 1 hour session, you will know. That's when you know that mental health is expensive, right? But these guys are actually solving problems for people. When you sit with a therapist for 1 hour, maybe you had suicidal thoughts before, the thoughts disappear, you're back to normal, you're happy and you're energized. Is that not the problem solved for you? And the person is getting paid. So you can make all the money in life that you actually want to make. If you can find people's problem, create an information product out of it, and give them their solution. Am I communicating? Am I making sense? So that is the foundation in which this academy was built. And we've learned and we are still learning. We are on the go to train as much as 100,000 people to create information products out of their knowledge and help people get the solutions that they want. We all need each other. I have the knowledge that you need, and you equally have the knowledge that I need. That's the truth. So when you help me and I help you, we exchange value and we also exchange money. Money exchanges hands. Money continues to flow. So why create information products? Why information products? Now, here are some advantages of creating information products. One is the fact that it is easy to create. This is me sitting in my house, recording this video, talking to you live. Several people from all different parts of the world. I could have asked everybody to say their locations now, but I know that there are some people from Lagos, Nigeria, Abuja, Nigeria, even in Ghana, Cameroon, who are watching live. Imagine if I had to hold an event and gather all of you together. I know how much I'm planning an event right now, so I know what I'm talking about. I know how much the hall will cost me, decoration will cost me, photographer will cost me, videographer, everything. They are all expensive. But look at me. The only thing I'm spending right now is my data. That is it. So it's easy to create. Next thing is easy to distribute. We're still talking about distribution right now. All the people watching this, imagine if I had to deliver a book that I wrote on this subject now to all of them. Logistics. I might even hear that the delivery guy has run away with the book and it's on my head. I have to pay for it. It doesn't concern the customer. It's my loss, right? There's no huge startup capital required. Like I just told you now, I'm just using my data to record this. Data of how much? At the end of this, I may not spend up to 100 megabytes on this whole session. So there's no huge startup capital required. There is no income limit. Now, if you run a physical product, I have run physical products in the past businesses, and I'm also running a physical business at the moment. There are limits. To be honest, you cannot divide yourself into 100. If you're a fashionista, there's a limit to what you can do. For example, recently, somebody saw a dress I wore to church and asked me for the contact of the tailor. I gave her the tailor's number, and she came back to me and asked me if I have another tailor because that one said she's fully booked and she cannot take any more orders on right now. It might sound like a nice thing. Oh wow, in October she's already booked to the end of the year. Wow, that's so cool. It's not cool. When there's a limit to your income, it is not cool. What about the money this my friend would have paid her? It's not money. Can't it solve a problem? It's money. Even if it's 1,000 naira, it's something. But she has lost that one because she's one person. She cannot divide herself into 10. Do you get that? But with information products, I can sell to as many people as possible. There is no income limit. You are a teacher. You cannot, if you're running home lessons for children right now, you cannot do more than 5 children highest because you have to go to this one's house, go to this one's house, go to this one's house, teach and come back. As in, you can't even sell this child to bring the parents to your house, or this parent to bring the child to your house, because most parents might be skeptical about taking their children out, security reasons, and all of that. But with the internet, you can gather all your children together, send them a link, they join, and you're teaching them like this. Teaching 100 children at the same time, 200 children, 500 children. How do you want to go to 500 children's houses in a day? You just faint. You can't do it, right? So that is why there is no limits. There's the limitations that physical products set for you. Digital products break all those limitations. They break them, scatter it to pieces. And the next thing is that you are making sustainable impacts. When people send me messages, the best part of the message is not how much they made. The best part is, oh my God, thank you for showing me I could do this. Thank you for helping me discover my potential. Thank you for making me see that I can actually make money on the internet. Thank you for, touching my life. That is the part that sweetens me the most, because it shows that I am making impact. And when people are telling their success story, my name will be inside. And it's so refreshing. It feels good, right? So you can, if you're thinking of how you can impact the world, you don't have to do giveaway. You don't have to, kill yourself. The simple thing you can do is to create information products and sell to these people. They would forever be grateful to you, because do you know why? There are many people who have this knowledge, but they are hiding it. I used to hold my knowledge too. I didn't want to share with anybody. I wanted it to be only me. But it was just like a river that is collecting and not giving out. What happens after some time? It gets stale. It starts to smell, right? When you start to open up, that's when you reach more people, and guess what? You stay fresh, evergreen. So you make impacts. You also build a list of people who love and support you. Because of what you've done for them, they can never forget you. Anytime you need their help, you need somebody to rally around you, you need people to defend you on the internet, they will always be there. I've seen cases where some persons have been dragged, maybe for one issue or the other. People that they have trained will come to the comment section and say, "It's a lie, yo. This is my coach here. Don't talk rubbish. Don't try it." Defenders will stand up. And in this life, you need those kind of people. You need them to stand up for you when you don't have mouth to talk. So that is another reason why you should create information products. Now, what are the steps that you need to take? There are different places you can get. I know right now I'm talking, somebody's like, but I don't have any skill. I don't know anything. Relax. You can get knowledge to sell from your experiences. What have you experienced in this life? See, don't take it for granted. If you're in my waitlist group, I showed you somebody that is teaching people, ladies, how to maximize their menstrual cycle, how to make the best of their menstrual cycle period. I was shocked when I saw that ad. Wow, are you serious? The weirdest things. And she has followers. What are you saying? I saw a teacher on Instagram who is talking to students, teaching them, sharing gospel passages with them. His experience as a teacher is helping him. I've seen soldiers share experience on the internet. I've seen nurses, right? So what experience have you had? Maybe your love life, you've experienced so many heartbreaks and you came out successful. There was this lady I saw on Instagram, Coach Lara. Her tagline, what she uses to sell is her love life experience, how she had 14 abortions, how she had a child at 15. She sells it. Now she's a therapist or a coach, but that experience is what she uses to help people. So if you are going through something like that, or if you experience something like that, you would definitely relate to her story. And she has thousands of followers. Her programs sell out like crazy. She has a coaching program that is up to 500,000 naira and it's selling out. Her experience is what she's leveraging on. So you can identify your knowledge and sell it through your experience. Number two is your education. What did you study in school? Hope you're not among the people that say school na scam. School no be scam. Oh. School it's not a scam. Your education is very important. It can give you an extra stream of income. Maybe you're a mathematics teacher because you studied mathematics. That education is something you can create. I've seen people online who sell their knowledge based on their education. Somebody who participated, I think that was the second batch of the academy, was a nurse. She went on to create information products to help people in their health. She created different categories. There are people expecting mothers who are expecting to conceive. She created a group where she would share them tips, food to eat, exercises to take, different things to help them conceive faster. That is based on her education as a nurse. So what did you study? Are you a doctor? Are you an accountant? There's a popular accountant on Facebook, Choma Ifeanyi, who teaches bookkeeping, record keeping to business owners based on her education, what she studied in school. What did you study? Or what was your favorite subject? It's something you can create information products out of and share. Do you understand? If you notice that, okay, your younger ones, your siblings are always coming to you to help them with their mathematics assignment, it means that you have the knowledge. And anytime you help them, they get 100%, 10/10. That means there's a knowledge that you can help the world with. Stop keeping it to yourself. The next thing is your skill. What did you pay to learn? What knowledge do you have? Maybe you paid to learn fashion designing or shoemaking. That is a skill that you currently have that you can sell. Number 4 is your talent. Talent is different from skill because most times talent is inborn. You didn't have to pay to learn it. You just came to this world and found that, oh, you could dance very well, or you can sing very well, or, there was somebody I posted in the group, in the waitlist group, a man who, his name is the online choir master. He teaches people, choir members, choristers, singers, how to get the best out of their voice, how to lead worship. And he has paid consulting programs, he has paid coaching, he has paid courses, he has many things that people are. If you see his comment section, how do I pay? I want to pay. How do I consult you? How do I? There are so many people looking for this knowledge that you think is inconsequential, you think is irrelevant, but there are lots of people out there who need it. Right? So that is on talent. Then the last one is frequently asked question. What kind of question are people commonly asking you? That is where you can create knowledge about. My friend wrote a book on skincare because her skin is so smooth and people are always asking her, what is the secret? What do you do? And she wrote an ebook on skincare that she has been selling. So instead of asking everybody one after the other, once they ask the question, watch this video or buy this course or get this ebook. So you're saving yourself the stress, right? And you're helping more people. So these are 2 examples of skill and education. This is the nurse I told you about, right? This is her screenshot where she said she sold 60 slots to her membership. It's a monthly something. 60 slots times 1,000. That's 60,000 naira a month. That is not her salary. That's just an extra income for her. This is another person who is a hairstylist, right? She's a hairstylist. That is her skill. And with her hairstyling skill, she has been able to also teach people, make profits from teaching people how to revamp hairs. So it's not just from hair revamp profits, she's also making money from her knowledge. Am I communicating? If you're still with me, comment that you are still with me. Say I'm still. So this is my personal experience, and I'm sure most of you can relate to this, right? I used to give out for free ignorantly every single thing. I was just like, oh, I don't have money to bill anybody. You're not billing anybody. You're actually helping people, right? When you make them to take commitment. So I learned my lessons when I realized that I'm not Jesus Christ. I cannot save everybody in this world, right? But the people that I can save, the people that are in my need to help, they would definitely understand the value of paying for knowledge. So if you're that kind of person who is still giving out everything for free, you need to learn to draw the line. For example, I have learned to draw the line. No matter how long this free session lasts, there are things I will not divulge, things that are exclusive. Secrets and strategies are exclusive for people who are in my academy. No matter how you try to beg me, call me fine girl, I will not give you those things here for free. Not that my free information is not valuable. It's valuable, but there's a clear line that has been drawn. So don't be that kind of person that gives out everything for free. There are things that should be paid, because when people pay, they pay attention, and when they pay for transformation. It's always important, right? So learn to sell your knowledge. It's important for you and for the person, right? All right. So what are some common wrong beliefs that people have about information marketing? Because people have heard about it and they're like, oh, These are things that I believe that this cannot work. One is the fact that you have to be an expert first. Now, how do we define expertise? Honestly, how exactly do you define expertise? The truth is that expertise is relative, right? If I know maths more than you, I'm an expert to you. That is the truth. If I know physics more than you and you bring your physics problems to me and I always solve it, I'm an expert to you, right? And at that point, I can help you. I have become an expert in my field. So expertise is relative. Now, what you are going to do is to recognize the people that you are one step ahead of and talk to them. You just need to be one step ahead of those people, find them and get them to sit under you and learn from you. That is the thing. And of course, you are building yourself as you're going, you're gaining grounds, you're becoming an authority. As far as you've been able to revamp 10 people's hair, they have not complained. You are an expert in that hair revamp. You don't need a certificate to prove it. You've revamped 10 hairs, they've not complained, they've worn their hairs out for weeks, the hair did not spoil. You are an expert. There's no special definition for you. So you can teach people how you are able to get those results. Those 10 people's results is something you can brag about. It's something you can create an information product out of. The second thing is that it's not for everybody. Like I said, yes, it's not for everybody. If you're the kind of person who is looking for a get rich quick scheme, it's not for you. If you're not a person who is willing to put in the work, it's not for you. But then if you're somebody who understands the willingness to learn, I've had people from different ages in the academy get results. I've had 16-year-olds, I've had 50-year-olds. So age is never a limit. It's just you. The only barrier is you. Do you want to learn? Do you want to get this thing to work? Many times when I'm trying to learn a new skill or learn something or something that is important for my business and it's not entering my head, I just sit down and tell myself, you are a human being created by God with wisdom. Relax, allow this thing to enter. I take my time. I say, no, I cannot tell my brain that this is too small for my brain. Do you know the capacity of this brain? I relax and tell myself, no, there's nothing you cannot learn. And I take my time and I watch that thing again or practice it again and it enters. It's a mindset game. So if you tell yourself that this thing is too heavy, I can't learn coding is hard, you will never learn it. But the day you tell yourself, what is there? I want to learn it, and you give it your focus, you will learn it. So what am I trying to say? If you give this your focus, it is for you. Your brain can never be too old or too young. It is you that determines what you are able to absorb at a given time. Number three, you have to be techie. You have to know how to use all the tech skills. My dear, is a lie. When I started information marketing, I was using a Techno Spark 3. I was talking to my friend yesterday. I was telling her, do you remember when I used to sit down, hold my phone and be crying? She was like, yes, now, how will I ever forget? You get, I was using a Spark 3 phone that was hanging. Hey, when that phone was 1 gig or something, it will hang. For 30 minutes, I'll be looking at this phone. I'll be scrolling, nothing is moving. I will start crying. What am I trying to say? You don't have to have all the tech gadgets. No, you can start with what you have. With that same Spark 3 phone, I made my first 100,000 naira from that phone, with that phone, selling my knowledge. It was that same phone that helped me to make the money that I used to buy my next phone that was a good phone. So you don't need any special tech skills. You can start with what you have. But of course, as you're growing, as you're earning, you keep getting more gadgets that will improve the quality of your work. But for you to start, you don't have to be techie. Next thing is that YouTube has taken over. Do you know this is a very funny mindset that people have? YouTube has been there right from time, but information marketers are still selling their information products. I still buy courses up until yesterday. But there's YouTube. Why? Because humans always want to relate with humans. Humans always want to buy from humans. We always want somebody that we can relate with one-on-one. I have a YouTube channel with over 50 videos. Guess what? People still come to my inbox to say, help me with this thing. I'm like, it's on my channel. They say, no, I want to learn it from you. People will watch my video. For example, there's a video I did on lead generation, how to generate leads. People will come back to my inbox and say, please, man, how much do I pay you to teach me this thing? I say, but it's clear now. They say, yes, I understood it, but I just want to learn from you again. That is the truth. People always want to have a personal communication with people. So don't forget that thing that YouTube and Google and YouTube will only help you. That's how somebody came to me and asked me, AI not going to. I said, who wants to use AI? AI is only going to help you get better results with your marketing. AI will help people that already have the sense. AI will not help anybody that doesn't know anything. There are people who I've tried to give some people who come to me and like, I'm deviating a little bit just to explain this point. Some people come to me and like, oh, they are content writers, they want to volunteer for me, they want to work with me. I say, okay, oh yeah, do this, write something on this and get back to me. They write it and come back and I'm just smelling AI. I can really smell it. I'm just smelling ChatGPT, smelling it. I'm like, hey, if you don't know your work, you don't know your work, right? If you know what you can do, AI will only help you. right? If you know your skill, AI will help you. But if you don't know Jack, you cannot get results with Jack. Imagine 10 people going to ChatGPT to get the same content. It will just give them the same tailor-made content and it will just be everywhere. But you that understands your skill well and then using AI to complement it, you will stand out. So these things are just wrong mindsets, wrong beliefs about information marketing, right? And there's another one that they have. They say it's that information marketing, the businesses, the industry is saturated. See, saturation is a mindset. Saturation is relative. Something looks saturated because that is what you are interested in. Let me explain to you. For example, on my Facebook or my social media, I follow people who are in my niche, like so that I can learn from them a lot. I also follow my target audience. But when I scroll, I see like up to 10 people doing the same thing that I'm doing. That might make me come and say, this business is saturated, I'm leaving it. No, it's because that is the people that Facebook and social media have realized that I am interested in. That's the kind of content I'm interested in. And that's why they are feeding me that content. And that's why it's all over my internet. There's somebody else who is interested in makeup and it's makeup that full or fills up her social media feeds. Why? Because social media algorithm has seen that she or he is interested in makeup. That is why it looks saturated. Saturation is relative. If you, for example, there was a time I bought a green bag. As I was walking past the road, everybody was just carrying that green bag. This green bag, if I look here, green bag, green bag, green bag. If I look at this shop, green bag. Is it that those shops just got those back or those people just got those back the same time I got it? No. The bags have been there since. But I only started to notice it because that was where my focus is. As I bought it, I started to notice it. So when your focus is on something, you start to see it everywhere. It doesn't mean that it's saturated. There are people who have never seen that bag before. There are people who have never heard about information marketing before. The industry is not saturated any bit. There are so many people who are still searching for knowledge. Every time I put up something on my status about maybe something about sales and marketing, there are still people coming to my inbox to say, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I? And you'll be wondering, is this information not everywhere? It's not reaching. There are billions of people in the world today that need that information. And the few information marketers out there cannot serve everybody. That is the truth. So remove the saturation mindset from yourself and start looking for how you can leverage on this industry to make the best out of it. Now, there are some people who have started information marketing. For example, when I first said about selling my knowledge, I rushed. I went to write an ebook. I did not even ask question. I rushed, and the same way I rushed out is the same way I rushed in the same way I rushed out because I saw Shege. I did like this because there were so many mistakes I was making. I tried my best. I think only two people bought from me. That's when I learned my lesson. I said, no, every skill requires you to learn it. That's why there's something they call apprenticeship in Igbo land. You got a bad boy. You got a bad boy. That's how they say it. You do boy. You go and stay with somebody and learn the skill. Then when I was younger, I see somebody saying she's going to learn how to sell okrika. Okrika is thrift. You go and stay with somebody that sells thrift for 6 months and pay the person and still do work for the person, even sweep the person's shop and order. I'll be wondering, what is there in learning houses? It's not to buy clothes and sell. Why are you going to learn it? But there are secrets to every business. You have to learn. Those people look like they're not doing anything. This thing they're doing is just saying, come and buy. You don't know what they did behind this. You don't know the negotiations. You don't know what the strategies they put in. So they'll come and see somebody outside and say, it's not just to post. She just posted flyer and write up. Let me go and post flyer and write up. You will post tire. You will tire. You don't know that behind the scene they've done a lot of work before you saw whatever you saw outside. Right? So here's some of the common mistakes that people make when trying to monetize their knowledge because they don't take their time to study the business. There is no research, no proper branding, no research. What do I mean by no research? You're creating a product because you think this is the product that people want to buy. You think that this is a nice product to have, right? And then you don't research, you don't try to find out if this is what people want to buy in actual sense. You don't try to find out if that's what they're interested in paying for. You just think that because you like this. And that's one of the mistakes I made when I was selling physical products. When I wanted to sell clothes, I went to a bar. I bought clothes that were my size, my taste, the kind of design I like. Everything was my own, my own, my own. I bought it and it was looking at me. People come and say, oh, I don't like this color. Oh, it's too small. Oh, it's too big. They were having issues. That's when I realized that I'm not buying for myself. You're not creating a product for yourself. You're creating it for people. Find out what they want. Except you want to be the one to wear it alone, or you want to be the only one to buy your course. You need to find out the people that you're creating it for, what do they want? What are they willing to spend their money on? That is where research comes in. And in the academy, I show you how to do research. So that as the product is dropping, they're grabbing it. They don't even wait for it to land. There's no landing. The next thing is branding. You don't brand yourself. You don't make yourself look like the person that people are willing to pay. You have to look like who I can pay money to before I pay you money. The next one is you don't use content marketing to sell. Number 4, you don't build anticipation. You want to take us by surprise with our money. You don't generate leads. What are leads? Leads are a list of people who are interested in your products, who are willing and able. They have the cash and they are interested. You get a list of them, you build a community, you have a list of thousands of them, so that when it is time to advertise to them, to sell to them, they are always willing to pay. Am I communicating? Are you still with me? If you're still with me, say in the comment that I'm still here. Or drop your favorite emoji, drop your fire emoji in the comment section. All right. So the next mistake, common mistake that people make is the Father Christmas syndrome. That was what I talked about in the beginning. You want to be Father Christmas, you want to give out everything, all your knowledge for free, and then there's nothing for people to pay for. You should draw the line. You should always draw the line. The last mistake is inconsistency. You are here today and not here tomorrow, or you are selling product on food, and tomorrow you're selling product on skincare, next tomorrow you're selling this. You need to stay one place so that people can get to know you for something. I hope I'm communicating. Now we're getting to the meat of the matter. What are the steps you need to take? I told you that in the academy, I'll be teaching you my simple 5-step process to turn your knowledge into a cash generating income stream for you. Step 1, identify the knowledge. Remember when we talked about where you can get your knowledge ideas from? Good. See, this is what I want to teach. This is what I want to be known for. Step 1, done. Step 2, do your research. Make sure, confirm that people want to learn this thing. Don't assume. Assumptions are very risky in marketing. Don't assume. Don't say, they should, they might. No, you have to get to a point where there is data backing your decision. I say, based on this research, I am certain that people will buy this. So if they don't eventually buy, you know that the problem is from you, not from the product. Okay, so the next thing is build anticipation and generate leads. Get a list of interested and willing to pay people. Then you cannot create a product. Then you cannot create a product. Are you seeing it? So you don't create a product first and start looking for leads, and start looking for building anticipation, and start doing research. No, don't put the cart before the horse, or how do they even say it? Sometimes, many times, I have sold a product that is not ready. For example, 2022 Christmas, right? I sold 300 copies of a content bundle, 350 something copies of a content bundle that I had not created. I wanted to test if this bundle will sell. So I put out the adverts, I started talking about it. I did my research and everything. 350 people paid 1,000 naira each. I made it in less than 5 days. And then I was like, oh, wow, this product will sell. And I sat in front of my computer and recorded it after I had seen the sale. So I wanted to test it. So that is it. That is creating the product coming last. You don't create the product. Some people will go and import goods and food their house. They will not test the market first. They will not find out if it's something that can sell. And then they'll come to Kemji. Kemji, oh, help me. Oh, I've imported goods for 10 million. Oh, my house is full. Oh, and then there's no customer. Of course, I'll help you. That's what I do. I run an advertising agency. I'll help you run adverts that will get you to sell the product. But then this thing could have been prevented if you were able to do your research first, right? So create the product and then sell like crazy. Just start selling and collecting your money. That's the most interesting part. Once you start earning from your knowledge, there is no going back. So let's do the math. I know I talked about making 100k. That's what you saw in the slides, like in the beginning, like making 100,000, and you're like, oh my gosh, is it possible? Let's calculate it. So let's say you're not in Nigeria, so let's talk about that in dollars. You have a $10 product. You only need to sell it to 10 people for you to make $100. Are you seeing this? $100 in Naira now is equivalent to over 100,000 plus. So let's say you sell to 100 people. That's in a month, though. That's $1,000. It's very scalable. It's very easy. And let's say you have a 5,000 naira product, maybe an ebook or a simple course that you sell for 5,000 naira. You only need to sell it to 20 people in a month, just 20 people, less than one person in a day, to make 100,000 naira monthly. Is it possible or is it not possible? It's 1,000,000%. But I told you that I sold to 350 people in 5 days. 5 days. So it is 100 times possible. And I'll show you results of people who have done this. Let's continue. So how do you get started right now? You just need two things. One, you need accurate and organized information. This is something you will not find on YouTube. You see, you can find information. Information is everywhere, everywhere. But you see accurate and organized information. You can decide to keep dancing around the bush. You watch this video, you watch that video, you watch this one, you Google this, you read this blog, and you keep dancing around. But if you want step by step, do this, do this, do this, do this, do that. Somebody tell you what to do. That was how I was able to find my first breakthrough. I got a coach that was telling me, oh yeah, it's time to create. It's time to do research. It's time to run your ad. It's time to generate leads every day. Imagine if I was using YouTube, this video, this content creator, this channel will tell me, create the product first, so make sure you create the product and then you sell. I say, okay, I'm going. I watch the next video. The person will tell me, no, 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 don't create product. You have to write the ad first, and then you have to generate the confusion. Which one will I do? Which one will I not do? But when you have accurate and organized information from somebody who has experience that you need, who has been there ahead of you, I've been selling information products since 2019. So I know this, I know the mistakes that you should avoid. I know the step-by-step processes you should follow. I've trained over 500 people, so I know the mistakes that they have made that I can tell you not to make. And then the next thing, you need somebody to guide and coach you, like I told you, till you're able to stand on your feet. It makes the journey shorter. Mentorship coaching makes the journey shorter. It's not like you will not reach there on your own. You will reach, but it depends on the timing. On your own, it can take you 2 years to reach there. But with somebody who has gone there before, it can take you 2 days. That is the truth. So you need somebody. If you choose to do it on your own, feel free. Dance and dance, try and error, try and error. When you finally land there, I'll come and tell me, I'll congratulate you and I'll celebrate you. I'll be very, very happy for you. But if you need the shortest means possible, there is no time, honestly. So you have two options right now. One, take what you have learned here today, those mistakes, those steps, take it now and go and start on your own. Run around, consult YouTube, try your best, try your luck, just keep trying and error. One day you will get there. Or work with somebody who knows this business, who has the experience, who has trained people, and get that person to train you, coach you till you get it right. Which one do you prefer? Pick one option right away in the comment section. Are you team option one or team option two? Which one are you taking? Drop your comments. Drop your comments. Okay, I'm seeing option two, option two. That means I have really smart people here today. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. So if you're went for option two and then I have something to show you, would you like me to show you exactly how you can start a profitable information product business and also hold you by the hand till you turn your knowledge into a hot selling product in 21 days? Who would like me to do that with you? If you'd like me, let me know that you would like me to do that. Now, introducing the Profitable Information Product Academy. In this academy, you will grab my undisclosed keyword. Undisclosed. It's not anywhere. It's not my channel. Watch all my 50 videos, you will not see it. Undisclosed, unique process for turning your knowledge into a highly profitable information product. Whether you are a beginner who has no clue or you have started, there are people who started before, were frustrated, and came to the academy and got strategies to scale up. So you started before, you are tired, you want to scale up, the academy is definitely for you. Even if you are doing well, you can do better. So I'm going to be showing you exactly what you're going to learn in the academy. It's a 21-day online school that will teach you how to start and grow a highly profitable information marketing business from the scratch. I like to teach from scratch. I assume that everybody's a novice and I start from the scratch. So even if you are a guru, you will still learn from the scratch until you meet us where you were before. Right? It contains detailed and practical lessons, live sessions, right? We're going to have live sessions like this where we're talking, I'm answering your questions and I'm reviewing what you did and making corrections. We're having accountability sessions. We're having practicals. I hate theoretical knowledge. That's why if you went to the university, you did some of these compulsory courses like Bio 101, there is always something called Bio 111. So after you do the theoretical biology, you do the practical one in the lab. That is what we're doing in this academy. We do the theory and then we do the practicals. It's a 100% online academy. It's happening online with guaranteed results for anyone from beginner to expert level. Are you ready? Let me show you the content of the academy step by step. 21 training days. We have over 20 lecture topics and we have 3 coaches. I'm just one of the coaches. I'm the lead coach, right? So Here's what some people have to say about me before you ask yourself, why should I join her? Why should she teach me? Who is she? This is what some people have to say. This is Ajoke saying, Favor is so good at what she does. Her mode of teaching is very detailed, well explanatory that even a primary school student will understand. So if you think that, oh, there are people that met me before and say, oh, I learn very slowly, please, oh, can this thing work for me? Yes, it can work for you because I break it down. Grace says, Kemji is a great teacher. I can say that for a fact. Being a teacher myself, when a teacher says you're a teacher, wow, I should take my crown. She delivers flawless lessons with practical examples and gives room for question and answers. Her after sales services are top notch. All right, Chidima Emily says, if Favor says she will do it, guys, she will do it. I am a product of one of her courses, and I must confess that she delivers just the way she said it. Ruth says, I'm one of your students and I can say that I don't regret buying your course. Thanks for the knowledge that you share. This is Precious saying she is the best. Patronize her and see your business grow. So let's see the content of the academy. It contains 5 stages. The 5 stages I talked about before, I break them down to bring out 20 topics out of it. I show you the mistakes to avoid. That's the before creation, before you create your product. I tell you every single thing you need to do, the mistakes to avoid, where you can get knowledge ideas. For people that say, I don't have experience, I don't have education, I don't have skill, I don't have any of these things, I will still show you other idea sources that I reserve. Remember, I said I have reserved information for my inner Kakos people. This is one of them. I didn't mention those ones here, but I'll mention them in the academy. Other places you can find knowledge to teach, even that is not from yourself, from other people, right? I'll show you how to do proper research, determine that your idea is profitable. And I'll also show you the top profitable places to create information product from. There are top places where if you create products from these niches, you are bound to succeed. And I also tell you the ones that you should run away from. There are some niches that look so glamorous and fine, but there's no 5 naira there. You will talk and talk, nobody will pay you anything. I will tell you those ones and tell you to run away from them. Right? And then we get to stage 2, the creation of the product. I'll show you how to use your phone, your smartphone, to create an ebook, a workbook, an online course from the scratch. I'll show you the different tools you can use, free tools that you can use. I'll also show you how to design covers for your ebooks. I'll teach this my own end, the little that I know. I'll also have a guest teacher who is a professional graphics designer who will teach you smartphone graphics design. He would show you apps that you did not know existed. It's not a popular Canva. Apps that you don't know existed and how you can use them to create covers for your online course and for your ebook. I also show you repeated strategies for giving your product titles that go viral. Somebody came to me in the inbox. I was like, his book has not been selling. I said, what's the title? When he told me the title, I said, Jesus, how will anybody buy this flying eagle book? I beg. So there's titles that will go viral. There are titles that people will see the title and say, I want to pay for this ASAP. Stage 3, we talk about the after product. What do you do after creating the product? Where do you host it so that you can distribute it to thousands of people without stress? How do you prevent people from having illegal access to them and distribute it without your permission? There are people who will buy your product just because they want to resell it and scam you of money. So you can prevent that by some methods that I'll be teaching. Right? And then planning the launch. Some things you should do before your sales that will make people say, when is this product dropping? I want to pay. Are you still here? We're getting to the heat of it, so make sure you are still here, right? And then stage 4, the sales and marketing process. I will show you how to run converting adverts, how to scale your digital product business, how to make sales, how to generate leads, how to build authority as an information marketer. And then my WLW framework that I've used to sell thousands of copies of my digital products is a secret framework that I will never share for free, but I will share with the people in the academy. Stage 5, after sales. How do you get people who have bought from you before to buy again and again? How do you create new products from an existing product? How do you repurpose your content? I'll be sharing 15 hot marketing strategies for information marketers that will make you a sales pro max in no time. How to follow up people that said, I will buy later. How do you get them to pay now? Then we have 2 guest coaches that will be coming. One is a professional copywriter, and guess what? She mainly that's her niche. That's where she has niched out. She mainly writes for digital products or digital creators. She has written for some of my mentors in the game, and she helps them write copies. What is copy? Copy is simply the write up, the text that you use to get people to pay for your product. Copywriting is simply selling with words, using words to sell. Right? So she will teach you how to write the kind of words that will make people say, oh, I must get this course, I must get this product, right? If you're not able to write well, and guess what? This copywriting alone is something that you can take home and make a skill out of. In fact, this entire information product thing is something you can make a skill out of. Even if you don't want to do it for yourself, there are many course creators out there who need help, who need somebody to write their copies for them, who need someone to write their sales pages for them. So if you learn this, you practice it, you go out there, you build them, pay me 50k to write your copy for, and they will pay. They will pay. Right? So that's a skill that you can take and learn and say, okay, this is what I have learned from the academy. This is what I want to keep running with. And you also learn how to design graphics, beautiful designs with your phone. Somebody took this lesson and went out there and started charging people to do design for her. Like play like English, she got 5 people to pay her to do designs for them. I was shocked when she told me. This is something that is just an extra in the academy. She took it as a skill, from there she earning from it. So you will learn this by a coach who is experienced in graphics design. I'll be bringing him at no extra cost. You're not paying any extra to them. I'm bringing them at my own expense, right? So these are some of the training methods. We're going to have live sessions. We're going to have video trainings. We're going to have practicals and assessments. There will be follow-up. There will be question and answer sessions. So I'm not leaving you on your own. I could have just said, oh, take this course and go. But no, it's an academy, right? We're working one-on-one. Now, here are some of the bonuses. There's a support group where you're with like-minded people. You guys are discussing, sharing ideas. There's a free 30 days content calendar for information marketers, the same one I use, that will tell you what to post every day for 30 days. The best student is going to get one-on-one coaching sessions with me. There's free gifts to be won. And of course, there's my library of video content you're getting for free. And this is another sweet bonus that is also part of it. We're going to be doing, remember I said practicals, yes, so we're going to be doing practical sales challenge. So we're going to test what you have learned, how you are able to practice it. We'll have a sales challenge, and we'll also have cash prizes, right? So the money you're making from the sales challenge is entering your pocket, is your money, but I will still give you cash prize to the people who were outstanding in the sales challenge. You don't want to miss this. For people, like, if this was somebody else's academy, I would have paid straight up just because of this. Why? Because I love competition. Especially when it involves sales. I want to prove that I'm a sales pro max. So you don't want to miss this. Let's look at some persons who have participated in the academy and what they have to say. This is Ebenezer, who lives in Ghana, and he was able to sell a high ticket offer. He's a snail farmer. He created a course out of snail farming, and out of that course, somebody called him to come and set up snail farm for him, a big guy. So the person paid for consultancy in 6 figures, Ghana cities, and also paid him to set up snail farm just because he decided to share his knowledge. See, I told you that sharing knowledge has many advantages. That's how people get to know you. I've gotten deals, good deals, just because I am selling my knowledge. People will buy my course and be like, oh my God, can you come and speak at my event? Can you come and coach me? Can you come and help me do this? Just because they were able to see my value. Your product is what goes ahead of you and presents you in the public as somebody who is valuable, right? And then gives you better deals. Let's look at this other person. This is Jeff from the United States of America. We have people from all over the world who have taken this academy, and he made $1,200 in few weeks selling insurance policies using the strategies he learned in the academy. You can use these strategies to literally sell anything, even insurance policies. This is Perpetua, the nurse I talked about, who sold 60 slots, paying 1,000 naira each monthly. They are paying 1,000 monthly every month. And she has sold 60 slots. This was September. By now, should have definitely scaled up, right? So let's look at Moon Consults. This is Moon Consults, who made 3,000 Ghana cities in 1 month. 1 month. This is her screenshot. This is her name. You can look for her and ask her if this was fabricated or anything. So this is her name on Facebook, and she made 3,000 Ghana cities in 1 month. How do I convert this to naira now? Who knows the conversion? Drop it in the comment section. But I know it's worth a lot. It's worth a lot of money in Nigerian naira. So this is Bayami. During the session, trading was still on. She had gotten 40 sales, 40 sales, 40 sales, 40 sales. Training was still on. This is Agbe Grace saying that this is what more than the amount that she paid for. She's in school, oh, she's a student, and she's still creating her product and about to earn from it. Okpayemi says This is an investment that is worth it. Everybody who attends the academy ends up calling it an investment. This is Amara Ibokwe, who made 300,000 naira in 13 days from her knowledge. This is it. Making money. She made 300k in 30 days. And look at what she said. Making money online is sweet though. It's sweet. It's so sweet. I don't think there's anything sweeter than it. Not even honey. So this is somebody else that made 36,000 naira in one day from her training. 36,000 naira in one day. And she's saying, I'm glad I took the information products course. I have made 36k from the training. I'm so glad I'm earning from creating an online course. All thanks to you. God bless you for all you do. It's a lifetime impact. Remember when I talked about impact? This is the best part of the message for me. Not even the 36k. Lifetime impact. So this is Ayo saying that the IPA course is amazing. It has opened his eyes. This is Ifoma Janet says it is the most detailed, thorough, and simple course that she has ever registered for. Priscilla says this is one of the best decisions she has made this year, taking the course. And it could be the best decision for you too in 2023. This is the last batch for this year. Don't make the mistake of procrastinating and say January I'll start afresh. No. If you really want to make your 2024 good, start now to get the knowledge. So that by January you have started the year with a bang. You're not playing. You're not here to play. In fact, there's a secret I will tell people in this batch of the academy about how they can leverage on January to sell out. But I will not tell you that is just here until you join the academy. So this is somebody that is saying the academy is worth much more. This is what she says. One striking difference she has found with Coach Favor is the fact that you promise and deliver far more than expected. Under promise and over deliver. You took me from nothing to a point I feel like flying through the IPA course. Chai, you are a blessing to me. Love you so much. Wow, this is from somebody who says I took her from nothing. Thank God for that. So this is somebody else saying the content that I gave out, the content calendar is so amazing and she's using it and it's working for her. Okay, so this is Chimi. They are also saying that this was the best decision ever for her. You can see the design for the Information Product Academy. You can see what we said about is the 21-day intensive training, over 500 trained students. This is my friend David, who made 100,000 naira in 2 weeks, and he says making money on the internet is not easy, but it's very, very sweet. It is sweet. It makes you so happy. With every credit alert, you do a little dance around your house, and you are so excited because you are earning the fruits of your labor. And I know you are ready to join me on this journey, and I'm inviting you to join me in the Information Products Academy. It's a 21-day online school where I will break down the myths, the mistakes, the steps to take, and of course you get a certificate upon completion, right? Once you complete all the steps, once you do the work you have to do. Of course, I will give assessments. If you do your assessments and complete everything you are, because this is a school, we're not just giving certificates to everybody for just coming in. No, you have to earn your certificates, and then you get something like this as a certificate that you can use to prove to the world that you are actually an expert in creating information products. You can create products for people and get paid, right? In the world that we are in, qualifications and certifications are very, very important. So this is the actual price of the academy, 30,000 naira only. And guess what? We are taking the price slowly with each batch until we land at that 30,000 naira so that we never have to come down again. But for this particular batch, we're giving a discounted offer for the first few persons who are going to sign up in the next 24 hours. Check the time right now, 24 hours from now, you'll be able to pay half the price, which is 15,000 naira only. This is a steal for everything I listed here. 21 days. Imagine 21 days of my time, bringing 3 coaches that on their own, or 2 coaches rather on their own. If you want to reach out to them, you know how much you need to hold in your hand to be able to get them to teach you, right? Bringing them to come and share knowledge with you, the one-on-one sessions, the revamp, because when you do your work, I'm going to bring corrections, the sales challenge, and lots more. You're getting everything put together. I'm not separating them. Some people come and ask me, am I paying for 1 day or 2 days? No, you're paying for everything I've listed, plus the bonuses, everything put together for just 15,000 naira if you are willing to sign up within the next 24 hours. I honestly don't want people who think twice about taking important decisions like this. That's why I always give a short timeline so that you don't think too much. Once you have to think too much about making something decision about something that will help your life, personal investments, then that means you are somebody who doesn't take, valuable positive decisions fast, and you might become a hindrance to us in the academy. When we say create this product, you say no, I want to consult my village people first. I want to think about it. When we say go and do your research, you will say no, and you will slow us down. So I don't want those set of people in the academy coming to drag us back. So we want people who are fast action takers, who are ready to take action and actually get the results that they want. Only 15,000 naira. If you are outside Nigeria, it's $15. If you are in Ghana, it's 250 Ghana cedis. I'll be dropping the Momo number in the group, and it's 9,000 CFA if you are in Cameroon, right? And there's an easy way for you to register, very easy way for you to register through the website, and it's very smooth. This is the website, www.kemg.com.ng/PIPA. When you go to the website, you are able to see the full content of the course. You're able to see every single thing that you stand to gain from paying for this academy, right? So this academy is not something that you want to miss. The 24, 21 or the 24 hours discount is about to disappear. You don't want to miss it. Okay. So let me show you what the website looks like right now. I'm going to share my screen and show you what the website looks like, so that you see how you can make payment. So this is the site. Once you click on that link, this is where it takes you to. You read everything. You read my story, you read the content. My network is slow, that's why these pictures are not loading. You read the full content, you read what you stand to gain, you see people's testimonials. There's even a video testimonial down. This is Amariboko's video testimonial. Okay, we're back. I had a little network issue and that was it. So I was showing you the website. Once you click on any of these red buttons that say register now or I'm in, it takes you to this site, right? It takes you to this site. Okay, let me share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. It takes you to this site. It takes you here. Okay. And so when you click on any of these buttons, you can either pay via Paystack with your card or through transfer, or you can pay via Seller, or you can pay via Stripe, or you can pay with bank transfer, but the confirmation process will be slow because I'm the one going to confirm it. You have to be patient and wait. But if you want automatic enrollment after payment on Paystack, you're automatically taken into our Telegram group where everything will be happening. So you don't need to contact me, it just goes smoothly. But if you're paying via bank transfer, you have to be patient. For example, if I click on pay via Paystack, it takes me to Paystack payment page. You just put your name, address, phone number, and click on pay now. Once you do that, you can fill in your card details or you can pay via bank transfer. Please pay the exact amount that you see here via bank transfer, and Paystack will confirm it. Once it confirms, don't be in a hurry to leave the page. Stay until you are redirected into the Telegram channel. All right. Am I communicating? So that is that. Okay. We are still talking about how to join the Information Products Academy batch 6. This is the 6th batch and the last batch for this year. 6th and last batch for the year. You want to take part in this academy so that you don't miss out. Now, if you want to pay via bank transfer, here are some bank transfer details that are on the screen. Bank transfer details on the screen. You can either pay to UBA, you can pay to OPay, then send your confirmation, your screenshots or your receipt of payment to this number. Please, when you send the receipt, use the title IPA6 registration. IPA6 registration. So you send the receipt, your caption should be IPA6 registration. Please let that be your caption so that I can note it and select or single out your message out of the lots of messages that enter into my inbox every day. Once I see that message, I'm going to click on it and know that this is more important than any other message. So use IPA6 registration as your caption. You send the receipt as a screenshot and then add IPA6 registration to it. Send it to this number 070-3138-1262. If you're outside Nigeria, please put the country code +234-7031-38-1262. 070-3138-1262 +234-7031-38-1262. 381262. I cannot wait to see you in the academy. I cannot wait, honestly. I would really, really love to see you in the academy. If you have questions, please drop them in our Telegram community. That's where I will go to answer questions. I don't want this live recording to get too long. If you're in the Telegram waitlist, that's where you can make comments and drop questions, and I'll be willing and ready to answer them. I will see you in the academy. I'll also be updating the waitlist group, right? The waitlist group, which is, we have WhatsApp group and we have a Telegram group. You cannot send messages, you cannot make comments. The WhatsApp group is locked. That is why we have the Telegram group, where you can make comments, you can ask questions. So if you're not in the Telegram group, read the group description of the WhatsApp group and see the link to join the Telegram community, so that you would know what is happening, so that you'll be able to also ask questions, right? So any question you have, drop it in the Telegram community. The academy registration has officially opened. We have a 24-hour window to pay just 15,000 naira, 250 Ghana cedis, or 9,000 CFE to join us now. We have limited slots available. You don't want to miss this. So I'll see you guys back on the other side. This is the payment details, just in case somebody is saying, why did you close the payment details? This is it. You can pay to any of these bank details. Make sure you confirm the name and you send your screenshot or your receipt to this number. Make sure to use the, you can take a screenshot of this page right now, so that you don't miss it when we end this recording, because we're about to end. So take a screenshot and save it. Take a screenshot and save it, so that you can copy these numbers out and make your payments. We have 24 hours before early bird registration closes and the price increases. So don't miss this for any reason. This is for paying online. This is a smoother process, paying online, because if you pay online, you are automatically directed to the group and your registration is completed. You don't have to wait for manual confirmation, right? So you can also take a screenshot of this page right now, the website, go there, read. You can even take your time, read and see what you're paying for, see the offer, see the content, see frequently asked questions, see this, when is it starting, when is that, everything has been answered on this page. So go here, read for yourself, understand everything, so that you can get all the information that you need. All right, thank you so much to everybody that showed up live. Thank you so much for taking out 1 hour plus from your very busy schedule to impact yourself, and I believe that this session was worth it for you. So don't forget to follow us on the next stage. This is not enough to end here. You need the next stage. Trust me, you need. And you've heard people say that this was the best decision they made. They chose it over buying shawarma. They chose it over personal, physical, temporary pleasures. They choose something that will be beneficial in the long term for them. So you too can make this decision, and you can be my next Amara. You can be my next Chidima Emily. You can be my next Ebenezer. I'm looking for more people I can replicate these results in, so I can keep proving to the world that this thing works, and it could be you. So make the decision right now to join, and I will see you inside. Bye.